I'm Robert. I'm the creative director and president of Allen Wayne. I really don't like detailing my day-to-day, but I'm responsible for all of our creative oversight, leading the team. I lead our design. I lead our brand strategy workshops. I help Roland with our owner with kind of the runnings of the business and all the boring bullet points that go with that. To give you a brief history, Allen Wayne has been around actually in a very, very long time in different iterations. It started in 1946, if I'm remembering the right date, in New York. Back then it was a publishing company. And the interesting thing about the name is it's the name of an adding machine backwards. So Wayne Allen. And the reason for that is Irving Weinstock, if I'm remembering the name right, didn't want to use his natural name because of anti-Semitism, back in the 40s. So he went with something that sounded pretty benign. So that's the boring story about the name. It's a publishing company in New York. Our previous owner, Dan Kilcup, moved the company to, or opened the Northern Virginia version of the company, rather. He passed away a few years ago. Roland takes over, full-time ownership, and that is the exceedingly abbreviated version that gets you to today. I've been with Allen Wayne for 20 years, so I've been there since I was a puppy. Worked at 2 companies before, but I don't really count that. How do I describe Allen Wayne? Allen Wayne is a boutique design agency that focuses on brand strategy and graphic design services. It might be fun to point out that we get a lot of confusion about what we are, probably because of a description like that. Sometimes people think we're a printer. We're not a printer. Some people think we're a marketing agency. We're not a marketing agency. Some people think of graphic design like, I don't know, maybe your FedEx Kinko's production shop, kind of, quick and dirty. I need a logo, tomorrow. That's not us. We really are more of focused on our client's ideal client, their ideal customer, and the emotional data that is going to stack up wins for them. How we get that emotional data is in a branding engagement. If you come to me saying you need a logo, you need an identity system, you want a logo system, some people know to use the word brand or branding. We run these workshops that vary depending on the scale of the business. And from that, we capture emotional data on customer profiles. And then we also have categories, 6 key categories for brand attributes. And from that data, that's where we design. So we don't design on trend. We don't design on dogma. Everyone's heard graphic designers sort of talk about, well, I think this because, they're a trained designer or they're an artist or something like that. Or the trend for 2020 is, et cetera. No, we don't do that. If it doesn't align with their emotional attributes, any of our design decisions, we don't use it. Also, it's a great tool for creating clarity amongst teams, whether it be a small business or a nonprofit or a corporate entity or what have you. That workshop and the data that we gather really helps those like C-suite teams or, the 3 investors that started the business or what have you, be on the same page because they've said the same thing or different things in the same room, and we've gathered that all up and consolidated it. So that's my spiel about how we do that.